Hey guys, and today, this is not going to be a normal video. Today, we're going to be talking about Minecraft 2. Now, Minecraft 2 is not actually coming out, or maybe it is, I never know. They never said it wasn't, but as you can see, I have Minecraft Dungeons on the screen right now. And just look at all the characters, okay? Look at all the bosses. Look at all the new pillagers. If you look at the new pillager, look at the pig with the chest on him. Look at the king pillager. Just look at all that. Now think, what if they put that in a new Minecraft game? Like, look at all this. They could have new armor, like that one guy with the crossbow has, or they could have new swords or more new armor, and even that mace, whatever that guy's carrying. I think it's a mace or something, and and new armor. They could do so much more with this game. I mean, with a game like this, with all of these new characters, I think they could definitely do something. And look at all the bosses. We got the redstone golem. We got the redstone monstrosity. We have the ghost skeleton guy, which is one of my favorite bosses because I love skeletons. And yeah, these guys could all be in a certain place. Anyways, there's gonna be multiple parts to this. This is the Minecraft Dungeons part. So yeah, anyways, next. We're back, guys. Yeah. Sorry, my dog's kind of being weird. I might switch places of where I am. Anyways, this is Redstone Monstrosity. Now, another boss that you could find, which we'll talk about in the new biome section. And the new biome section we'll talk about in a minute. But we're in the bosses now. So, the bosses, basically, this guy could be found maybe in the nether. Maybe you could possibly make him. Maybe by using too much redstone, he'll get mad at you. Something. But what I really think would be a good idea is if they made a new biome, which we'll get onto. Okay, guys, we're back. And something similar to this. I'm not expecting this randomness, but maybe it could be a temple and it could have lots of traps in it because, redstone, you can prank your friends and everything. You could do lots of things with a redstone temple. And it could have epic loot, and I'll tell you what, the redstone guy the redstone monstrosity will drop. The redstone monstrosity will drop. He will drop some 64 redstone. He will drop 30 cobblestone, and and in my mind, he would probably drop at the end. He would probably drop let me think about this real quick. BRB. Power redstone. Now this power redstone will be glowing red, and what you could do with it is you could create way better things, and also the redstone will be more powerful. So those things where you have to press the I don't know what they are, but they're next to redstone. They're you use it for redstone, like those things to set them up. Well, you wouldn't have to do that anymore. You would use redstone, and it could sense which way you are using it in, possibly. I don't know, but these are just my ideas, okay? Anyways, let's get on to the next boss and what he could have in store for us. Okay, Pillager King. Now, the Pillager King would be a very interesting boss. He would spawn pillagers to attack you. He would use his magic like he does in the game. And here's a new idea. He could float up where the player can't hit him. or no, he would have a force field, and you'd have to fight all the pillagers. Then he'd come down, use his magic to make maybe some of the pillager. Every time you hit him and take some of his health away, he will make the pillagers stronger and stronger until they're very strong. There's 3 levels. There's gonna be the 1 level where they're a bit stronger, 2nd level where they're medium stronger, and then where they're the final where they're hard strong. And once you defeat this guy, he will drop his legendary staff, and he will drop his crown. And neither of these things break, by the way. And the magical wand will make you be able, yes, to shoot. But it's gonna have this. It's gonna have enchanting. So you can enchant this thing to make it way more cooler. And yeah, and he will also drop his little cloak, what he has on right now. And his hat doesn't break, but it doesn't have any protection on it, by the way. It doesn't help you whatsoever. It's just a flex on your friends. But by the way, you can get this in creative, like all these weapons and stuff. So you can mess around with in creative and stuff. And this thing, but like I was saying, there's gonna have an ammo source to the wand, so it's not like too OP. You're gonna have to get in probably power spells, that I'm gonna call it, and you get these power spells from chests, from dungeon chests. I mean, not dungeon chests, desert temples, like all sorts, like all those like sorts of temples thingies. But yeah, that is gonna be, but I'm joking. You're not gonna get them from temples. It's gonna be like a bandage. What I mean by bandage bazooka in Fortnite, like, you know how it keeps giving you bandages over time. It's gonna keep giving you five ammo or magic spells every time it spins around in the circle. Anyways, that's it for the Pillager King. Let's get on to the next guy. And quick note, guys, sorry that I have to show all my games. But on the quick note, the Pillager King will, wait a second, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, I remember. So, basically, this is what will happen when you kill the Pillager King. I forgot to say this. He will drop all of his, he'll drop all that stuff, but also it'll make sure that every time you'll see pillagers, but they'll run away from you because you defeat the leader, and you'll get an achievement saying hero of the village forever. And the pillagers, even if once you kill the leader of the pillagers, you're like, okay, but I can still catch up to them and kill them, right? And kill the leader and start a raid. But you can't, sadly. You cannot start a raid. It won't give you the effect anymore. So, yeah. But also, guys, we're going to get into the next part. And the next part is going to be something. Okay, something. But the next part is, how do I get to him? Well, I'm going to show you, boss, and I'm going to show you new biome. Yeah, boy. Okay, guys, so I know this is not Minecraft, okay? Don't yell at me. But I wanted to show an example. So this example will be, so a ghost ship. You'll find the map to the Pillager King at a ghost ship. And where you'll find these ghost ships is underwater, and they'll be deeper, and there's gonna make a layer of one bit deeper underwater. You'll find it underwater, a bit far down. Sorry, I paused for a second. And yeah, you'll find it underwater, but not just any underwater. Underwater has to have like a bluing glow. And if you see that, there's a ghost ship under it. So you go to that ghost ship and you go under, but you're gonna have to have water breathing or it's gonna be super annoying. Actually, no, you have to have water breathing because you have to go a bit deeper for the ghost ship. And once you have water breathing, you can use the water breathing to fight these guys, and you will be fighting a new boss in there. Okay, new boss is going to be okay. So this is not exactly what I was picking, but something similar like this. So they would have underwater. They'd have skeleton pirates, and I picked the wrong image, so I'll be right back. Okay, these could be one of his henchmen. The boss's henchmen. I'm not going to show the boss just yet. But these could have like different pirates and stuff. These pirates will attack you. Well, yeah, sure, of course they'll attack you. And they'll have these weapons and they'll have an effect on them. It's going to be a new effect. It's going to be called the ghostly effect. The ghostly effect is going to be when they hit you, you will be ghost. It will show like a little face of the captain and him cutting you up. And then you can't see for 3 seconds. Every time they hit you, it's going to do that. Because of the ghostly effect. Anyways, yeah, this effect, but no, you're not allowed to have this effect. No one, not even creative, you can't get this effect. Anyways, let's show the boss now, boys. Okay, I know this is from like someone's Minecraft show, but he could look something similar to this. He would have a new weapon, which we're gonna talk about soon. But he would attack you, and he would drop if you killed him, and his crew. His crew will be attacking you. Well, there'll be waves of the crew coming inside of on the ship, or inside of the ship, and at the final wave, he will come out and attack you. And there'll be a force field around the ship where you can't get out until you defeat them. Yes, so make sure you're prepared, or else you're gonna die and lose all your stuff. Unless you have it on dropping, but you guys should have it on something. On the dropping, because it makes the game more interesting. Maybe not. I don't have it on because that's just, I don't want to lose all my stuff that I worked really hard to get. Anyways, let's talk about the new weapon. Okay, I know this isn't the best image for this, but this is what you're getting. So he will have a pirate hook, but not just any or. You can craft normal pirate hooks in the game. Yeah, new weapons, but he will have a pirate hook. Not only will it be enchanted, it will have a ghostly effect. It will have the ghostly effect, but this time it's different. It will lower your attack. It will lower your attack once it hits you. And it will have like this blue glow on it. And no, you cannot get... never mind, I'm going to answer your question. And yes, he will drop it when he dies. He will drop his hook when he dies. So you can have this epic hook. And we'll talk about weapons in the next episode. This is just bosses. Yeah, so he will drop this. And he will drop 3 treasure maps, and he will also drop the map to the Pillager King. That's how it's gonna go. Anyways, for the next box. Next guy. This guy is gonna be a special guy, and we showed him earlier, but for maybe a kind of example. But yeah, this guy will be you will find him in a skeleton dungeon. Yes, a skeleton dungeon. It will have a skeleton face, and it will be a pretty big dungeon. About, I'd say, 100 blocks big as the dungeon. And the dungeon, you can see the giant skeleton face, and you go underground. And you will have to fight through all these skeletons, and new mobs will be in the next episode. But yeah, we'll talk about the mobs later. But this episode is all about the bosses. And my video might end soon, so if I randomly just start like anyways, so yeah, this guy, he would work out like this. If he died, he'd drop his cape and his staff, and you could spawn skeleton to work for you. Yes, but you can only spawn 5. But once they all die, then you can spawn 5 again. But say if one dies and you only have 4 skeletons, you can spawn the 5. You can't spawn that back. You have to wait till all of them die. And you can put armor on the skeletons to make them more powerful. You can give them shields. You can switch their weapons and everything. And this guy will drop a staff that will break, a crown that will break, and a cape that's gonna be like a mini elytra. What I mean by mini elytra is like if you're falling, you can glide, but you can't fly with it if you use fireworks. If it won't even let you use fireworks. And anyways, on to the next boss. Yeah, this is getting pretty boring. Next is the Corrupted Cauldron. Now, the Corrupted Cauldron you'll find in swamps. And the Corrupted Cauldron will spawn purple slimes that shoot out the stuff that the Corrupted Cauldron, because in the Minecraft dungeons it does that. And he'll have like that little fire force field thingy that he has. And yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. This is what's gonna be happening, but don't worry guys, I'm just have to go do something. BRB. Okay guys, you might hear my fan, so I'm probably gonna move again. Okay guys, you might hear my basement because I'm in my basement right now. Don't worry, this is where I film my episodes of SI something. Anyways, the Cursed Cauldron, you will fight him like I said. But he will be he will drop when he will drop a Cursed Cauldron. He will drop a cursed water bucket. He will also drop he purple slime will come out of him. And yeah, you can find multiple of Cursed Cauldrons, not just one, and you will find them in swamps. You will find them in swamps, but not only swamps. You have to find a witch's like post thingy, like house. But also, if you find the house, it has to be like the witch has to be stirring something. And you have to whack her in the back with anything. But if she catches you, she won't make the Cursed Cauldron. But you have to punch her in the back to mess up, so then she can make the Cursed Cauldron. And her house will explode and it'll knock you back. And you'll take a heart away. He'll take a heart away from you instantly. And that's how it's gonna work out. But also, onto the not Cursed Cauldron, Jesus, the Corrupted Cauldron. And so, jeez, the Corrupted Cauldron. He'll drop a Corrupted Cauldron, yeah. But you can place the Corrupted Cauldron and place the corrupted water, and then you can put your stuff in there, and it will make your stuff, like enchanting. Like enchanting V for here's an example, sharpness V, sharpness IV. Well, this can be sharpness 6, sharpness 7, sharpness 8, or whatever they want to do, or whatever they want to say it for. And you can make it go all the way up to 9. Yes, 9. But you have to keep getting the corrupted water to refill it every time you use it. It's gonna be like a better enchanting table. and you can dip it in for free with your armor or anything, your armor, and it will have the corrupted stuff on it. So when it gets, so you can when you get hit, it will show the corrupted cauldron in your face, and then it'll disappear, and then you will have your power. You will be able to have his power. Like, what I mean by his power is, like, you'll be able to have his purple fire power to attack whatever mobs are in the way, or any bosses. Maybe you're fighting a corrupted cauldron. I never know. Anyways, we're almost at the end of the road, guys. We're almost at the end of the road. Here's just a little face of the corrupted cauldron. Here's the face of the corrupted cauldron. Okay, guys, this is going to be the last boss for this episode. Next episode is going to be about the mobs. Yes, the mobs. But there's probably going to be... these are all bosses. They don't have to add all of these. They can only add some of them. But, yeah, I just hope they can add some stuff, okay? Because I have really good ideas. And I wish I worked for Mojang or Minecraft. Because I could tell them all these ideas, and it'd be really cool. But it'd be hard to make. But the fans would absolutely adore this. Like, seriously. This would be the best game of whatever year they want to put this out to. Anyways, the Enderman. Yes, it's an Enderman. But this is going to be a strong Enderman. This Enderman has more health and will teleport even faster than the normal Enderman does. And these guys will they have a random chance of spawning. And if you kill them, they will drop an Eye of Ender, not an Ender Pearl. An Eye of Ender. So yeah, it basically skips the blaze powder stuff. But still, this would be really cool to do. And yeah, this is the Enderman boss, and this is gonna be the last boss of this episode. Okay. Okay, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, Minecraft Dungeons. And if you did enjoy this first episode of Minecraft Dungeons, leave a like if you want the second part of the mobs. And if you want to subscribe, or please subscribe. And if we can hit 3 likes on this video, I'll make the part 2 of this series of Minecraft 2 ? So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.